Hey y'all, welcome to my makeup video. I actually got two new products from Dollar Tree that I would like to try in this video, this Prideful Concealer and this Mechanical Brow Pencil, so let's do it. Step one is Vaseline. Moisturize your lips. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with the NYX eyebrow glue and I'm just gonna make sure my eyebrows are in place. I always comb my brows up because one of them, of course, is unruly. Okay, next, the Ruby Kisses Powder 3D Contour Artist Palette in Dark. I have a question for y'all. Is this a weirdly arranged palette? Because the colors are not in order to me. It just, I don't know, maybe it's just me. But okay, so now I'm gonna use this brownish shade as an eyeshadow all over my eye. So it doesn't really look too different from my skin color, and that's why I like to use it. Okay, now my Black Radiance palette. It's been through some things, but baby, let me tell you something. I'm not throwing it out until it's done because I love it. So I'm going to use that reddish brownish shade as shadow again. I'm going to cover my entire lid. I'm going to start to carve out my nose with the same shadow that I used on my eyes, the reddish brown shadow from the Black Radiance contour palette. Honestly, it's my favorite. I love it so much. So I'm just going to start taking that reddish brown shadow down the sides of my nose. I'm going to use it as a contour for now. Okay, next is lashes. I use the Duo Lash Glue, but I do not like it. I would rather use Weave Glue because Weave Glue comes right off of my eyes and eyelashes, but Lash Glue, it'll be like 2 or 3 days later and I'll still have it on my eyes. I'll have to scrape it off of my eyes. Does anyone else share that problem? Whatever. Okay, so I put the glue, fanned it a little bit, and now we're gonna snap the lash on. Okay, does anyone else feel like when they put on lashes, sometimes the lashes make them look cockeyed? Or maybe I am just cockeyed, but I don't know. Okay, time for the Prideful Concealer. Let's test it out. Wrong shade, but it really is a beautiful concealer. I'm gonna give it away, but it's gorgeous. It's just not for me. Okay, so back to my usuals. The NYX Total Control Pro, the Black Radiance Color Perfect, and I'm gonna use those on the sides of my face. To be honest, I usually don't wear concealer or makeup on my face, but since I'm making y'all a video, I'm gonna act like a professional. Yeah, so blend, 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 blend. Blend, 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 blend. Looks a little crazy now, but blend, 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 blend. Blend. And I bring it down to my chin because I do have some scarring and some discoloration from constantly tweezing my chin hairs out. If you know, you know. Okay, continue to blend, blend, blend. Work that brush, baby. Blend, blend, blend. Okay, so I have a scar in the middle of my face from scratching myself, so I'm going to cover it up. I'm going to use the corrector shade from my Matte Pro Conceal palette, and I'm just going to slowly pat that into the scar. Pat it into the scar. Pat it in, pat it in, pat it in. I'm also looking a little bit exhausted, so I'm going to use that color corrector shade under my eyes as well. Okay, I'm looking because I notice a lot of times when myself and other Black women do our makeup, everything from the cheekbone down looks kind of ashy or too yellow or grayish. Have y'all noticed that? Does that happen with your makeup or just me? Okay, time for the eyebrow pencil, and that's the color. And you know what, y'all? I was honestly so pleasantly surprised by this brow pencil. Sometimes I like to use a medium or a light brown pencil just to make my brows look a little softer against my skin. But look, y'all, the pencil is gliding on. It's really, really smooth. And even though it's a medium brown and my hair is black, my eyebrows are black, it blended seamlessly and brought a lot of softness and definition to my brows. Even though softness and definition are kind of the opposite, but you get what I mean. So here I'm just going to continue to fill my brows using light strokes, using light kind of hair-like strokes. Do the other brow. Okay, when I'm done filling in both brows, I use a spoolie just to clean them up and make sure that there are no super harsh lines. Next, I'm using the center shade from the Black Radiance Contour palette as some bronzer. Now, Queen Latifah, I have a message for you. Where are you? Because the girl's been screaming about your bronzer for years and you still have not given it to us again. What? Anyway, okay, now under eye time, I have the Rimmel Stay Matte Concealer and the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer. And I don't use too much because I find when I use too much, it looks so much worse than when I use only a little bit. So I'm going to use my Real Techniques setting brush to blend that out, bring it up at the corner of my eye so it kind of gives me a lift. And I'm just going to remember pat, 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 blend, 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 blend. That's all you're going to be doing. Pat, 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 blend, blend, blend. And because it's your eye area, you want to be extra careful to not tug and really pull and be harsh with it. So just pat, 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 blend, blend, blend. Okay, you can start to see it coming together. Pat, 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 blend, blend, blend. Now do the other side. Using the deep brown shade from the Black Radiance contour palette, I am going to contour my nose. I'm starting the contour line under my eyebrow because I like the way that looks. It looks kind of villainous to me, and I really love it. I do have a big bump on the side of my nose, so that's why my under eye looks a little bit crazy. Yeah, it just is what it is. Following up with my Morphe, is it Morphe or Morphe? Whatever, loose setting powder in Banana Rich. It's good. I usually use Laura Mercier, but baby, yeah, I'm sorry. I'm not really going to be paying that much for makeup anymore until I feel safe to do so. Anyway, so with that same sponge, so I have oily skin, so I'm going to press that excess powder that I can't really see in that sponge into my T-zone. Now I'm going to take my Real Techniques, I'm not sure which brush this is, but it'll be on the screen, and I am going to blend out the pressed powder. Then I'm going to go back with the puff again, and I'm going to just keep patting, 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 blending, 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 patting, patting, patting to take away some of the oil. Okay, this is my Real Techniques. I don't know. I think it's the Deluxe Crease Brush, and I'm using that to blend out the contour that I put on my nose. Next is highlighter, Fenty Beauty in 24 karat, of course, and I've had this for years, and I still have a lot left, and I feel like I use it so much. So thank you, Rihanna. Thank you. Okay, I'm going to be using that as eyeshadow. At first, I was like, no, I'm just going to do a plain matte look. But if you've ever seen me, you know that I always wear gold eyeshadow. So whatever. I don't know why I was telling that lie to myself for this tutorial, because we all know it was not going to be true. So I'm going to use this as eyeshadow to brighten up the inner corners of my eyes as well. And boom, I'm going to use the same exact eyeshadow brush, to do contour. Because why use my highlighter brush? Who cares? I've seen some women put highlighter on their top lip. I tried it, but I'm gonna let you know I hate it. I do not like it. I hate it on me. Using the same eyeshadow brush that I used earlier, I'm just gonna kind of blend over the highlighter that I just put on my eyes. Okay, finishing with an orange blush to bring some warmth and radiance to my face. I love orange blush. If you're a black girl, you need orange blush. Now this Starry Precious Mineral lightweight blush is not really a blush to me. It's more like a highlighter because it has orange in it. I guess that was the last step. Setting spray. I got my setting spray from Marshalls. It doesn't make your makeup stay on for hours and hours, but it's nice. It makes it blend all together. You see my face is drenched. I'm going to use my fan to try to dry my face a little bit more quickly. Okay, y'all often ask me about my lips. I'm going to be honest with you. Any matte, brownish, maroonish lipstick is going to be used as a lip liner for me. I don't really use lip liner. I'd rather use a lipstick because I do have large lips. I don't have time for all that. I'm going to use a lipstick. Oh well. Now, ever since Ruby Kisses discontinued the matte lipstick in color Peach Lou, I've been on the hunt for the perfect peach lipstick. This one came from Shop Miss A. I think it was like $2, but because it's a peachy shade, I needed it. Ruby Kisses, why did you do that? Why did you get rid of Peach Lou? I'm adding some shine with a glittery peachy orange lip gloss that I got from, where did I get? I probably got it from Dollar Tree, to be honest with y'all, to be quite honest. Okay, we're almost done. I'm gonna use that same powder puff and I'm gonna pat, 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 blim, 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 pat, pat, pat. So I'm using a brownish black eyeliner. I like to use eyeliner that's brownish with red undertones in it because I think it just makes my makeup pop, makes it look really pretty without it being a harsh black line. And this is the final makeup look in the sunlight. As you can see, it's not too much. This is how I like it. If you made it through this video, thank you for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed doing my makeup with me.